Have you been discarded? Have you been ghosted? Have someone just broken up with you without giving you any reason? They just walked out and left you? Hello and welcome to another episode in the Narcissism series on my channel. This is where I educate and share with you what it's like being with a narcissist. At times, using my personal experience and my clients' experiences in order to shed some light on the disorder that we all seem to be dealing with lately more than ever. If you are struggling and suffering in silence, you don't have to. Join a community that will understand what you are going through. There is always hope that life will get better. Before I get into today's topic, hit the subscribe button now so you won't miss out on all the valuable tools that you may need in your journey of healing and becoming a stronger, wiser version of yourself. And now on to today's topic. Have you been discarded by a narcissist all of a sudden? Now we're trying to understand here, and trying is the key word. Why did the narcissist break up with you without a valid reason, or so it seems? Let me go through a few reasons that I've put together. Now, some of these reasons can also be reasons why they stay in a relationship with you. However, I'm just using them that they could possibly be reasons that they broke up with you. Number one, they could be scared of commitment, knowingly or unknowingly. Number two, you could be too much for them. They felt inadequate compared to you. Number three, they've created a different image in their mind about you, and suddenly they woke up from their fantasy. Number four, they were intimidated by your successes. It could be your wealth, also your lifestyle. They felt that they won't be able to fit into your world. Number five, they could have started seeing someone else and something developed there faster than with you, or someone new showed up and they want to entertain that option. So in the end, you were just an option. Number six, they realized that being in a relationship with you will require a lot of work on their part, or they may have had to make changes that they're not ready to do just yet. So it was probably a better choice for them to walk away from you and find another supply. Number seven, it was a game from the start. They were never really going to be committed. They just told you what you wanted to hear to fall for them. And when they got what they wanted from you, they left. Number eight, sometimes they give silly reasons or what seems to be nitpicking at you and bringing you down because there is no reason. You didn't do anything wrong and there is nothing wrong. They may not even know why they are leaving you, but it's an impulse that they had. They never cared anyway. They're not taking it seriously as probably you were. And there may have been an underlying cause that they aren't aware of. And if they aren't aware of it, how can they tell you what it is? Now, I can't cover all the possible reasons. You should not be guessing or trying to figure out why they are dumping you, especially if there was attachment or even deep feelings already developed and promises of a future together. If someone is not mature enough, honest enough, and courageous enough to tell you the real reason why they want to end the relationship with you, if they just dance around the subject, if they leave you with crumbs and you're left wondering what you did wrong, that's total disrespect. For the sake of what you once shared together, they owed you an honest explanation or at least a heart-to-heart talk. So when they don't, know this: you are better off without them. They didn't deserve your love anyway. Yeah, you will hurt badly at the beginning, but after the storm passes, you will be relieved and you can just move on and let them go. In an article I read recently, David here says, "They will always be the narcissist searching this world for something they know is missing, but that they have never known. Brain damage is like that. A deep inner feeling of incompleteness with a clue of what it is that is missing. A distant and echoing longing." Thank you, David. If you are living on edge, fearing the day they might break up with you and leave you, well, first of all, that's not a place you want to be in, because you ought to know that you are worthy and need not be waiting around to see if the person that you've committed to and cared for, whether they feel like staying with you or not. Secondly, if that's the case, know that you are with a toxic person. And if they aren't receiving what they were expecting from you, or if it's stressing them out too much, trying to manipulate you emotionally and have you under their control, they may just walk out that door and you will never hear a valid reason or even get a closure. Unfortunately, sometimes you may never know the true reason why a relationship ended, and you may have to accept that and live knowing that you did your best. You cannot control what someone else does or thinks. Let them be. They are not your concern anymore. You do you, and that's your closure. And in case they do give you a reason, and the reason looks like fingers being pointed at you and only you, if the person is not taking any responsibility for their role in the downfall of the relationship, if you are hearing words like, "It's your fault, if you only listened to me, if you only did this or that, or didn't do this or that," and the classic, "I don't know," these types of responses are not coming from someone who is mentally or emotionally ready to be in a mature relationship. They are looking for a way out and to not feel guilty about their selfishness and inability to be an honest person, perhaps even unable to be honest with themselves. This person is probably going through a deep kind of pain that you know nothing about. But that does not excuse the behavior of blame shifting, projecting, and absolving themselves from responsibility. If you're able to find a way to dig deep and communicate and perhaps work on the relationship together, then it's great. But just remember, it is not your responsibility to be a psychiatrist or therapist to heal your partner's wounds and traumas. That's on them, not you. So I tell you, be compassionate, be understanding, be loving, but don't forget to extend those same things towards yourself. If you don't, I ask you, who do you think will? And with that, I end this episode with you. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Ciao, ciao. I hope you liked this video. Please do hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram and on Facebook. Thank you for watching.